moving back into the van is kind of difficult. As you can see, the skies, it's rainy. It's been raining for 24 hours. The skies are like this. So you're fighting to keep your solar without a gas generator. Now, I have a gas generator, but just having had heart surgery, I don't feel I'm strong enough to pull the cord to start the generator. So now it's a battle of keeping my solar up. Good morning. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the van. And Marley's gonna whine for a minute here because she wants to go outside. And I'll let her out in a minute. We're back. It's really difficult, guys, to go from an apartment where everything's so easy to going back into the van. You know, and Mike had talked to me. He said, I spent 2 nights in the van with Mike, and he said, don't get too used to that apartment. And the reason that it's difficult is you have so many things that you have to do in the van you never have to think about in an apartment. You have to empty your toilet every day. I do. Okay? I have a system. I empty my toilet every day. That's lifting energy. At 5 a.m. every morning, I am letting Marley outside. It's that simple. Yes, she's on a chain. She's on her leash, and she's attached to the door so she can do her thing. I don't go outside at 5. Then there's parking spaces, and now you're dealing with the heat, which you don't have to deal with in an apartment. In a van, you're dealing with the heat. But not only that, after such a huge surgery, I'm limited to lifting, and I do lift. I'm sorry. You know, I have a 40-pound 1500 solar unit. I've got to lift around a 22-pound 600-watt solar unit. And that's the other thing. It's raining, it's cloudy, there's no solar, and I'm using up all my solar. And as I stated, I have to start a gas generator. I don't think I can do it. So I may just have to drive back down to Jason's and carry all the stuff back into his house, charge it again, and maybe it'll last a couple of days. Who knows? I need to find some place where I can charge my batteries from AC and pay a little. I don't mind that, but these people coming and going. But right now, when you come back in here after such a huge surgery, I still have the aches and pains, and I still have the pain from the surgery, and still have to be careful. But it's been 2 months, so the bones should be back together. I should be able to lift a lot more than I do, and I do lift. I have to. I'm in and out of the van. I do so much more than when I'm in house. I was sleeping all the time in the house. Very little energy. You can't do that in a van. You got to have the energy it takes. I mean, you're back and forth, in and out of the van. You're constantly cleaning. You don't have running water. You don't have a flushable toilet. You have a 12-volt refrigerator. You're cooking by gas. You have to set that up. You have to deal with your heat, which I've got a video coming showing you all the different gadgets I have dealt with in the past for heating. What I found, the simplest thing I found, it may not be the cheapest, but it's the simplest. And again, I'm not in heavy duty winter. I'm in moderate winters. So the lowest it's gone for me has been like 19 degrees, minus 19 degrees. And I still kept warm. But I haven't done a video on that. But getting back into this van and living in it can be a struggle after a surgery like this. Well, it's a struggle no matter whether you have a major surgery or not. It has been really nice in my son's. I still prefer the van. I sleep better in the van than I did at my son's. Well, I can't say that. I slept all the time at my son's, so what am I saying? But that was from just normal wear and tear after such a huge surgery. But what I'm finding, it was so traumatic to my body. I'm having a hard time getting over it. I'm having a hard time mentally dealing with it, not being back to my normal self, finding I'm limited. I have, I get winded very easily. I'm not back to who I was. And for me, it is, and I'm sure for anybody, not just for me, but I'm talking for me, it has been difficult. Accepting my limitations and knowing that I can't do everything that I did before. You know, I'm really not afraid of having another heart attack. It is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. I don't want to go back through this ever again. Who knows? But I'm 77. I'm not some young chicken. I do want to have this last adventure. This will be my last year in my van. I know everybody wants me out of the van, but this van makes me very happy. This van gives me an adventure and something to do. It gives me a ton of exercise. You know, just making the bed, brushing your teeth is an exercise in itself. You don't have running water, guys. You have to figure out how you're going to brush your teeth, comb your hair, wash your hair, bathe yourself. You know, I sponge bathe every morning. That takes a while. Brushing your teeth takes a while. If you want to wash your hair, I tend to, and I have a gym membership now. The gym, I'd rather have a truck stop or my son's house. That's where I can shower. I can wash my hair. I can wash my hair in the van. I can't shower. I don't want to shower in the van. There's, you know, sponge bathing to me is just the same. There's so many things to van life that add. They just keep you agile. They keep you alert. You have to think. You have to use your brain, and you have to use your body. And if you're on an adventure, it gives you something to think about. You're not just sitting at home. Many people are very happy getting up, doing their daily rituals every day, watching TV. That is okay. That's not a problem. I'm just not one of those people. So right now, I'm living in the moment. I'm grateful for everything I have. And thank you so much for watching me while I've been going through this. It's time now to get back to videos, making those, talking to you, and living my life in the van. And this will be the last year, I'm pretty sure, for van life for me, before I transition to something else. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.